What's up everybody, I'm Hunter and welcome to the Aquaman YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be showing you how I set up my first aquascape. This tank used to have white sand, plastic plants, and a little bit of live plants, but I wanted to go full aquascape this time. I have 7 dwarf puffers patiently waiting in a 10-gallon tank. Here's the supplies I used for this tank. I used 3 bags of fluval stratum, some tiger wood, and some dragon rock for the hardscape. For the plants, I used dwarf sagittaria for the midground, moneywort, Amazon sword, and anubias for the background, and Monte Carlo carpeting plant for the foreground, and a lot of other spots. Oh, I also used a little bit of java moss in the tiger wood. I really like the Monte Carlo carpeting plant. It's just like dwarf baby tears, it kind of looks like it, and it grows way faster and easier. So first I rinsed the fluval stratum. There's a lot of debate online about whether to rinse this stuff or not, but the instructions say to lightly rinse it. So I just barely rinsed it and then dumped out the excess water. Then I dumped in 2 bags of the fluval stratum. Then I decided where the tiger wood would look best. At first I wanted it on the right side of the tank, but I think putting it on the left side kind of showed its better side, so I chose the left side. It had a branch coming out of the top that would have been a little too big for the tank, so I sawed that with a kitchen knife.
2 hours later.
I don't recommend sawing with a kitchen knife. There was a piece on the left side of the tiger wood that was a little too long, so I cut it down so I could break it where I wanted to. After messing around with the scape for a while, I decided I needed more substrate, so I poured in the 3rd bag of fluval stratum. My vision for this tank was to have the tiger wood be like the main piece and have some dragon rock leading up to it, kind of so it just moves your eyes up to the tiger wood. So I put the tiger wood kind of halfway in the substrate, halfway out, so it'll be poking out. And once the Monte Carlo grows into it, like those rocks will be sticking out. Next was the accent piece on the right side. It took me a while to kind of move this around to where I liked it. After that, I dropped little small pieces of dragon rock kind of all around the base of that rock arrangement, and then some more pieces in the substrate leading around. I think the Monte Carlo is going to cover these later, so I might just take them out. Also later, I'm going to get some corrugated plastic and put some substrate supports. Looking at it now, I think it could be a little bit lower or a little bit smaller with the right set of rocks, just so it doesn't take too much away from the left side. But I'm just gonna leave it how it is, it still looks good. Then I started planting. First, the dwarf Sagittaria around the dragonstone and accent piece. Then the Anubias. I put the larger piece of the Anubias in between the dragon rock, but I changed this later to the back. Next, I put the dying Amazon sword from my last tank right behind the tiger wood. I'm hoping it'll like spring back to life. After that, I put the Bacopa, or money wort, behind the tiger wood. Next, I broke up the Monte Carlo and put it all around the tank so it'll fill in for a carpet later. As a final touch, I took Java moss from my old tank and put it on the tiger wood. And here's how it looks now. I'm doing like a mini dry start just so the plants can root and so they don't float away. I'm still waiting on my CO2 and light, so I'm just dry starting it until I get those. It's been like this for a week. I just mist it down with water twice a day, and I have saran wrap on top to keep the humidity in. In the next video, I'll be setting up the CO2 system in the light and adding water. What kind of plants are you guys growing? Let me know in the comments. If you guys like these videos and want to see more updates on this tank, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Peace.